So we're gonna be going over how to use the Blort AI tool and if it's even worth it for you. I really wanted to make this video because all I see is videos made by this guy who I'm pretty sure made the whole platform. What I want to share is if this platform is actually worth it for now as a creator and as someone who's trying to build their social media audience. Is this a tool that's actually useful? So let's get into it. So as you know, this is when you log in, this is what you get. This is kind of the whole interface. We have a couple different options. We can do a free onboarding call, which is super nice of them. I know this is what they use to get retention on the software. They kind of teach you how to do it so you better understand it, and that way you keep it. So that's already a good sign to start off with. And then from there, you can create a board, or you can look at your templates right here. We have a ton of different templates made, well, not a ton, but there's a good amount made by different people where you can just copy them. We have like Hormozi template, whatever it is. All different templates that you can use to copy. We got right here several made by the actual owner, Blort AI, which I'm pretty sure is this guy. I don't actually know if he owns it or not, but we want to see if it's actually good. Then we have other options. I'm going to walk you through platform. So this is our viral library. This is a whole list of viral videos that I guess you can copy and take inspiration from and sort them. I'm really curious to know how good this is because a lot of times they're just... But let's take a look at this and see how useful it could actually be. Let's see. So latest, obviously most views. Looks like we're getting a bunch of random AI videos. Categories is okay. Not a lot of categories on here. I want tech videos. TikTok shop apps. My guess this is a function they're still building into the platform because it doesn't seem to be overly useful quite yet. I want to be able to type in, I don't even know what's going on. So it's not fully working. And then we have the whiteboard feature, which is where I'll talk about that in a second. I'm currently on the free trial, so there is a 7-day free trial. It is $1, and then after that, it's either $40 to $60 or $70 a month. I'll have to look, but we can look at our trial. I'm not gonna cancel that right now. And then, so here's the thing with this, you get 800 credits every single month. So with my free trial, I only have 700. I'll show you how many credits it uses per time you do it. But notifications, you can also refer people, apparently. If you guys want it, I'll make a referral link and you guys can, if you really want it, you can sign up through there. But then we have support, community. Let's take a look. Looks like it's just a WhatsApp community and then your account. So let's go and take a look at some of the templates and then I'll build one that I'm going to use for one of my clients and we'll see if it's actually useful, if we can actually replicate it on ChatGPT. Let's take a look. So I want to look at the Hormozi template. This one seems really interesting to me. So basically what you do is you upload their style of videos and it'll basically just scrape the videos and then you also prompt it as well and then you can use your own website. So this one's good. This is actually not even connected up, these tools, but basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna take usually all of these and you're gonna grab this and drag this down here and then here. But basically basically this is just a ideation tool that helps you to build content like these people. So in a lot of ways it could be extremely useful, but I wanna try this out for the Hormozi one. I'm gonna move this because what the freak? Okay, I wanna move. Why is it moving? Please move, I beg. Whatever, it's not moving. We're gonna use the template. You do have to click use template and then it'll start using my credits, but let me just show you this. So we're gonna connect up all these resources. Dude, you've got to be freaking joking. All right, so we've got all these videos connected up. These are all Alex Hormozi's videos. Then these are his YouTube videos, and then these are his Facebook videos. Oh my gosh. The click tool is kind of annoying, not gonna lie. And then we'll connect up his website as well. Why is this so freaking tiny? You guys see that, how the thing is not highlighting it? Come on, just freaking work. Good boy. There we go. So from there, we have all of his videos linked up, and then we're gonna have basically the prompt here. It says, you're an expert in marketing, psychology, copywriting, and content strategy. Your task is to analyze the following strategy posts. Perfect. All right. So what we're gonna do is connect this tool up and then see what we can get. So now from there, you basically just need to prompt AI to figure out what you want, right? So the idea is that your AI tool is now trained on Alex Hormozi's videos, all right? This is not all of his videos, unfortunately. I think you could add all of them, but we have 6 here and his website, and then also this little prompt. So what we're gonna do is ask, we're basically gonna try to script a video that we can make. So I want to make a video explaining how Claude Code can help a business owner. based on this style from Alex Hormozy. And we'll take a look at the other tools we got down here. So you can add, looks like you can add in files right here. You can add in saved prompts. And then this is where you pick your actual model. So you get higher costing ones. And then this is where you can add a link. And then, or this is one you can have it search. This one you can have it search the internet. This one you can add a photo. And this is the content assistant. I'm not sure what this one means. Let's try it out. Here we go. Send that in. And I want to see how many credits it'll use. Let's take a look at what we can get from this. Dang, my chair just fell back. I'm super curious to see if this tool is actually useful because I already do a similar thing for a lot of the content I make already. So the account you're looking at right now is my second account. My other account has like 500,000 followers on Instagram and YouTube and TikTok. And so I'm super curious to see if this will actually work. And I also want to see if I could actually use this for clients. And so I'm gonna try and build a Blort after this for my client, but it's taking for freaking ever. So hopefully it analyzes this quicker. Oh, frick, I just lost a screw out of that. No. While we wait for that, we're gonna look around at what else this can offer. So this is the assistant box. So this is when you click it, it'll build one of these right here. Create a group. Let's see what this does. So a group, what does that do? This probably means I don't know what this means. Delete. This is a text prompt, so this is where they got the prompt box. You can just type in your prompt right here. Here's a prompt box, then here's an annotation box, so you can write what you want right here. We go. All right, so we just got our result from the Claude Code prompt. To help you create a video about Claude Code for business owners in the style of Alex Hormozy, I've researched relevant profiles and posts. Eric Sue, who's this? Very cool. 54,000 followers, that's really awesome. Sabrina. So this is super nice because it's searching for people that I can basically take inspiration from. Okay, I've seen her accounts before. Very templatized, very nice. Boris Cherney. Let's take a look. Dude, my Twitter is not gonna work. All right. So I like this. It's researching other creators that I could basically take inspiration from, which is actually extremely nice. Then from there, we have, based on the connected sources, you can frame your Claude Code video like this. The unreasonable hook, start with a bold claim. I'm going to show you how to make it unreasonable for your business to fail by using AI that writes its own tools. That's pretty good. Then frame Claude Code as not a shortcut, but as a way to do 10 times the volume of a human team. The biggest risk isn't using AI, it's using the same 6 months of 100 times. Dang. So I like this. Now I want this to be a script. Can you turn this into a script? Oh, frig. So that used 250 credits right there. So it'll probably be covered for a month, but that's not that many credits, truthfully. Can you turn this into a script that I can use for a video? Let's take a look. And then after this, I'm switching over, I'm building my own, and let's take a look. Okay, so now this looks like it's straight out of Claude hook. Most business owners don't change. They live in the How many did this use? So then we just made a full, basically script for a YouTube video that looks like it'll be about 7 minutes long, which is not bad. Let's take a look at what the script has to offer. Basically, it says Claude Code for beginners, for business owners. Stop working in your business and start working on it. I like that. Hook, problem, interesting. This all is in the Alex Hormozy style, which I really like. That's really fascinating. That's pretty good. I would probably do some refining, but here's the problem, I guess, in this sense, is if I want to refine it in this, I'm going to be using more of the little prompts that I have. And so I honestly don't think it's as valuable to do it in here. I'd probably just copy and paste this and put it into Chat or Claude or Gemini or Grok, whatever it is, right? I feel like it's just not, that way you don't have to pay for every single little prompt and you use all your credits. I'd rather use it for like content assistant. That seems more useful, or other things where you're developing your strategy, but the actual prompting of your video, I probably wouldn't do it in here, personally. We're gonna build our own and let's take a look. All right, nice, go home. And I want to do create a board, and this one is gonna be for Otishi Gym Shoes. All right, so this is one of my buddies' businesses, and I'll be helping with their content strategy. So here we go. All right, first I wanna build out, create a group right here. And this group is just gonna be all of their content. So we're gonna go in here and we're gonna add their Instagram posts. So their link right here is wearotishi.com. Boom. All right, added that in. We want, not the latest, let's do the latest actually. Extract 6 videos, that's fine. Then I also want their TikTok account as well. It's right here. So we're gonna go in here, add their TikTok account. TikTok, wearotishi, Perfect. Add content. Not sure where that. I want this in this box. And then also their long form content right here, where Otishi put this, bro, what the freak? Put this into the box right here. And we're gonna add their website as well to final off their whole thing right here. Add a, perfect. Bro, what the freaking, just stay in place. All right, now we're waiting for it to extract the last 6 videos for all the Otishi stuff. We're gonna build out our prompt system over here. No. We're gonna build out our AI assistant over here. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to analyze all of their current content and then figure out people that are in a similar niche to them so that we can take inspiration from the videos that the other people are doing and create videos for the gym shoe company that are like those other people. So let's do this. This will need to go here. All right, so first I'm gonna build out the prompt. I'm actually just gonna go to chat because I don't wanna waste my credits. Chat, so you are a content manager of this company that does gym shoes, okay? And basically I'm trying to build out a content strategy and find content creators that we can mimic our content after in the gym and weightlifting space. So create a prompt for me that I can put into Blort AI that'll find these creators first so that we can be able to extract their profiles and then build our strategy with the Blort AI. All right, let's see what chat comes up with. Okay, chat, can you give that to me in a prompt paragraph style form so I can copy and paste it all quickly and easily into Blort? Now from there, I'm gonna copy and paste this into our Blort. We're just gonna wait for this to finish analyzing, and then I'll prompt it right here, and I'll use the content assistant so that we can be able to search and get more creators and then build out our Blort even more. If this will friggin' work, is this gonna work? Sick. I'm just gonna delete this thing. This thing is useless. I don't know why the group, no. Undo, is there a way to undo this? Trigger. All right, now I've got all of their content put into one place. We're gonna put in our prompt and let that go with the content assistant. And we wanna get some good research of other creators that we can basically add into our system where we've developed the strategy for this company. So we're gonna let it go for a minute. Take a look. This will probably wreck most of my credits. One thing I want to talk to you guys a little bit about the credits. So each interaction, the AI deducts credits. So the more media you incorporate, the more it has to basically scrape it all and deducts your credits. So you'll receive 8,000 credits every month. And if you deplete your credits, you'll need to wait for the next cycle or consider upgrading. This is how they get you. Here's the thing is, this is a really cool platform, but so far with the amount of credits that you get, it doesn't seem like it would be worth it so far. We'll have to see. I'm really curious to see how many credits this uses, but the fact that I've barely done any research at all, and we've almost depleted all of the first section of credits, makes me think that the credits will be quite inefficient and you'll be wasting a lot of money. So obviously we don't want to waste a lot of money, and I'm just basically what we can do, everything that this is doing so far, you could easily do on Notebook LM or another platform. For example, I can show you my Notebook LM here. So I'm observing the personal brand launch lady right now, and we put every single one of her videos in there. We just scraped them for basically free, and now we're putting it all in here and we're analyzing her content. So this does about the same thing, but it's not quite as catered to it, which is fine, and it has a little more options. So that's cool, but is that worth the price is the question. Do you get such a better result that you are willing to pay $70 to $80 a month for that, where Notebook LM is basically free? So we'll see. If I can get some insane results, then I'll absolutely recommend it. But if not, it just doesn't, I don't know if it seems worth it for what you're getting. High five. It's taking a long time. Should we make a thumbnail real quick? I don't know. I would be curious to know their backend APIs and on how they're actually accessing all this content. Because right now it's doing the search function where it's like searching out the creators. And I wonder if it's just they built their own scraper or if they're scraping it from another platform. But all kind of, so this gym brand company, they do flat shoes. They do shoes that are basically wearing socks at the gym, but with grippiness on the bottom. Because a lot of people will just take off their shoes when they're lifting because they are unbalanced and you can hurt yourself. And so these shoes are great for that. They've done a lot of content, but their organic needs some actual help. So that's why I've been helping them with that. Let's take a look. So they have a good amount, but they obviously could be, their socials are, their organic stuff is not popping the most. And so that's why I want to help them. grow their socials with inorganic. And I use a lot of AI tools to actually do this. For my own account, I use tons of AI tools to observe the accounts, figure out what's going viral. I can show you my personal account right here. Okay, so this is my account right here, 450K or 480K right here. And so we post quite a bit on here. This is just like my primary account, my tech account, but my actual account that you're looking at right now is my secondary one. Basically, I'm trying to help creators grow their brand and their businesses through social media and using AI tools to do that. So that's kind of what I do. If that's something that you're interested in. All right, so we got a response from Blort. Let's take a look at what Blort gave us. This used all the rest of our credits. So I won't even be able to do more of this stuff because I literally ran out of credits. Here's a comprehensive report. Where's the report? So here's the deal. Super powerful tool, but we ran out of credits and we couldn't even do the report. So we did approximately 2 searches and I ran out of basically what it can do. I guess like in summary, what Blort AI can do is it'll just scrape all these videos that you have and it can take strategies from other people and it builds into one place, which is extremely nice because you can build out a strategy based on other creators that you like and build it into one place. The downside I see is obviously those credits. The fact that you only get 8,000 of those every month, and I basically use, 700 with 3 prompts. It was literally 3 prompts. It's just, I don't think the value is there. I think if we need more credits in order for it to be actually useful, because if not, it's way easier to just scrape it on Appify and do the research yourself on your own LLM. It's not that worth it. So honestly, my honest review is I think the idea is really cool of Blort AI, but I don't think the structure right now is usable enough with the credits and it costs too much. So I wouldn't recommend buying it, honestly. But that's not to say they won't improve in the future. I'll have to double check this in the future, but it seems like a really cool tool, but it's not to the level yet where it's actually usable for a realistic person to create content. So anyways, thank you all so much for watching this video.